It's the end of the NZIHL regular season, and we're here at Paradise Avondale for the big game before the biggest game in pursuit of the Burgle Cup. Hamish, it's the West Auckland Admirals against the Dunedin Thunder, and the Dunedin Thunder have had a quietly pretty strong season, and while the West Auckland Admirals started off very strong, they had an 8-game winning streak through the middle of the season. They've lost their 2 forward imports, and now it looks like these teams are a lot more evenly stacked than previous.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Thunder have always kind of been there with all the other teams. They managed to get a win off the Stampede and take the Toa Kohanga Teo trophy back home to Dunedin. They fought pretty hard up here in the second game against the Avondale a couple of weeks ago as well. And it's going to be a pretty tough battle, I think, for the Admirals to come over top of them tonight. Thunder haven't been in the final since 2014, so they'll be looking to get back there, and it's going to be an exciting game tonight.
The Admirals have the advantage on the stat line. They have 3 wins out of 4 games against the Thunder. However, we'll have to see how it all unfolds with the caliber of these 2 teams in this semi-final game. First period coming up. So they get to it now. A quick play out from behind the net. So Tristan Darling down in the corner there. Here's Hyde now, the captain. Passes up to the point. A wrist shot on net and a rebound tossed aside by Justin Daig.
Yeah, Brandon Egley with a shot from the point there. He's one who scored a few goals last time they met here in Auckland. And from the same point, and that wasn't dangerous. And it's in the net.
Goes in already. The Dunedin Thunder have their first goal off the game. I think it's Ben Gravard or did that come in off Chubba Margosh's pads?
I'm not entirely sure how she ended up getting that. Barris Hyde, it was behind the net, just threw it in front. Kishka Margosh was out of the net a bit, and it might have just bounced off him and in. I'm not sure if Gavwai gave it a little tap at the end to get it over the line or not.
Kevin Phillips keeps it in deep. Tries for a deflection in the general direction of the net. Gavois, backhand pass to Hyde. Just wide for Paris Hyde. Good play there from the 2 first liners. The forwards coming into the zone. Plessia sends one across. Oh, play out in front. They wait. Great save by Chubba Margosh. Patient on the shot from Herring, I think it was. Orr smacks that puck forward into the Dunedin Thunder zone. And Egley, the skate of Kinney, loses it. Here comes Andy Hart. He's stopped up. Now it's a 3-on-1. Andy Hart! What a play!
What a move by Andy Hart.
The one they call Hartsey gets the Admirals on the board. It's 1-all. 9:18 to go in the first period.
Great move by Andy Hart there. He just kind of shrugged off a hit in the neutral ice. Stepped over the blue line. He had 2 of his teammates with him and rips it over the glove of Easterbrook.
Rooney with the puck, trying to find Ellis. He does. Ellis comes forward with it. The line has got a player all over him. That was Herring, and fans disappointed there wasn't a call on that one.
But just tripped over there by the Herring. So puck comes right out and straight to Harrop.
Over to Henderson. He'll take a shot. Oh, saved by the neck or the collarbone of Easterbrook. Harrison on the half-boards. Feathers this one out. Taken over by Plessia. Passes to Egley. He's right in front of the net. Takes his time, and then a great save by Margosh. Follow-up attempt stopped by either the goalie or the defenseman. There's a man down. It's McLeish in the blue paint. Devlin up on the play behind the net. Down low in his own zone. Forward, in right, knocks it down with a stick. Gets around the defenseman. He's in on goal. He shoots. Save from Margosh. In the zone now are the Admirals on a good keep there by Nick Henderson. Thunder, they get it out. And then he looked off Easterbrook and shot it anyway, and it goes in on the stick side. Nick Henderson with the assist, as well as Dale Harrop. He's out here now, Dale Harrop, and so is Henderson. He leaves it out in front and straight into the paraphernalia of Easterbrook, who's gobbling it up in the goal crease. Here's Plessia with a full head of steam out in front of the net with a pass.
He's got some pace when he gets going, doesn't he, Plessia?
I haven't seen him this fast in previous games, but here's Spiller. Backhander it on end. Spiller.
Harrison again.
Spiller with the initial shot. Harrison with a follow-up. It is 3-1 for the guys in blue. Boyd in the other back, coming back in the other direction, and it's just taken out, knocked off the puck by Jackson. Comes up with it though, and then a one-timer in on Margosh. Comes to the other side of the net, and that's blocked by the defenseman Roxburgh, who hammers his man into the boards. Feed out in front, knocked away by the Admirals. They come back the other way, much to the crowd's enjoyment. Here's Fraser Ellis with a shot into the feet of Devlin. Puck goes behind the Thunder net. Here comes Andy Hart. It'll be a race for the puck, and Easterbrook wise to come forward for that one. Joseph Orr against Spiller, takes a shot, scores! Joseph Orr!
Just shot it from the point there. I think it was Spiller who was right on him, and that one just kind of knuckleballed, I think, a bit on Kirschke Margosh. It looked like it hit the bottom of his glove.
Daig trying to defend against Devlin with a shot, comes off the boards, kept in the zone, or another shot. Placier on his stick, saved by Margosh.
Big glove from Margosh there. On the shot from Placier right in the slot. 2 minutes. Oh, here we go.
Empty
Henderson.
empty coming up for Harris. Henderson.
Scores! Harrison to Henderson, that second lineup for the Admirals, do it again. Henderson didn't want to wait any longer. He wanted to bury that puck.
Dale, I've been in the playoffs plenty of times, and how do you find this new format this year with the second versus third playoff game?
Oh, it definitely mixes it up for teams. You can't really rely on just running into second place anymore, and then just banking on being in the final on that. So it's going to be tougher for teams. Like you really have to sort of, each game is really important during the season now. You can't really drop points because it can end up burning you. And Swarm is case in point. They're banking on other teams to win to get them in the finals. So yeah, it's definitely made it a lot more interesting for the league, I think.
I think it was a fast intensity. I think I heard the speaker halfway through the period saying there'd been 2 whistles in the first 11 minutes or something, and that first period flew by, and we're flying and we felt good. Travelling on the game day is a bit difficult, especially being a Friday game, but I think we came out pretty strong, and it was a really good first period. Obviously we went in 1-1 at the end of it, and then we just said we keep doing what we're doing. A couple of unlucky bounces towards the end there. We started clawing back and just couldn't quite finish. In the last minute and a half we had a few chances, and that's the way hockey goes. Like, they got an experienced team, they've been together for years, and they're going to have another crack at Stampede this final. Hopefully we'll be there next year.
Gareth, well done on win tonight into the finals again for the second year in a row. You guys will no doubt be wanting to go one better this year.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, we've dealt with a bit of stuff. Like, every year you get injuries and whatnot, but we've definitely handled it a bit better this year. We've continued to finish strong. Like, the last 8 games, bar 2 slip-ups, we've really just kept playing the game we've been trying to play all year, so it seems to be working. Let's hope it goes 2 more games. We need 2 more wins.